This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final part of Cyberpunk 2077 as we start the final mission of the game. If you haven't done everything that you need to do it now, because once you start this mission, there is no going back. This is the point of no return. You feel you're too weak for this mission? Don't come here. Instead, get some better guns, get some better cyberware, get some better cyber decks or whatever. You're gonna need them.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, eat Delta.
Hanako-samaがお待ちだ。
She emptied the place. Shit.
Excellent. You have come. Let's step to it then. Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me. If Yorinobu'd killed your father... No?
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it? Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Ties that bind.
Yes, family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different?
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
We were gonna talk biz? Specifics?
Let us do so. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you would?
Finger on the trigger, don't say a word.
Take me for a fool? Think I'd fall for that? Got plans to walk out of here alive.
Had I any ill intentions, I would have chosen a side far more discreet than this.
Meaning,
I can
Mikoshi
lead
don't
you
exist
to
in real
Mikoshi.
space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Wanna leave.
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on. Talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Just say it. Be easier that way.
I want him punished.
Still vague. You want him dead.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Offer's intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now. I warned you.
What are you doing?
Shit, we could be hours from it now, V. And you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Of course I can see. Want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Uh-huh. Oh, exactly.
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure. Right
Don't
about
stand a
that.
chance without help.
But that's why I'll bring Rogue. I'll
Maybe she
convince
stuck
her.
her
After
neck
all,
out for you a half
we'll
century
blast our
ago.
way into Socket
No.
Tower, just like
I
we
don't
did
see
back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen up, V. Those guys are trailer tuggers. An assault on Arasaka's just not another convoy to jack. You already tried this with amateurs. Both know how. Our one hope is sitting at the
Try to-
afterlife. Don't you get it?
Stop, you dickhead.
Time
What's your
is
scheme?
something we are fresh out
It's
of.
my body. I make the
Not this time. Great, you checking? No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet. You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head. Ah!
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
No, feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How... How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
So, how bad we talking? That bad, huh?
All right. That should be a little better. Try sitting up. Carefully.
Okay, but don't expect a miracle. Ah,
Slowly.
another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Yeah, I know. Thoughts on where to start?
Jesus, again. Do I have to spell it out? It's in your hands, not mine, and not those of that thing in your head. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Enough, Johnny. I gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine. Just not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Hey V, I heard... Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on. Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but... he found the courage to bet on himself. After. I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's onto something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot. So what? What did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Judy.
Yeah. Even I've grown to like her.
She ought to know that. Hey, Judy.
Oh, hey, V. What's cracking?
Time we, went swimming.
A lot of fun, wasn't it?
What you said, then, about what you sensed in me.
Death.
Wish it'd been anything else. Something nice.
Hey, not like it was your fault.
Here's hoping it comes out.
See
be careful,
exactly
man.
what I
Tried to
mean.
kill me.
Trying to
Here to wait.
save your sorry up. Where you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Gonna try to ask Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Gonna try this with Pan Am.
Got a feeling you're gonna regret this decision. And the moment that dawns, I won't be there to help.
Could be my last ride, this. If it don't work out. Just wanna be there for it. Aware. See you inside, Mikoshi. Johnny? Okay, just me now.
V?
Hey, Pan
Do you know what time it is?
I know, but need your help. You owe me a favor.
What's so damn urgent I couldn't wait until morning?
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
Sorry, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that tower, they got an access point to... well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
A prison of souls?
Knew this might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at High Moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
where are you?
Vic's clinic.
The Ripper? Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere.
Is that you, V? Or...
Yeah, it's me.
so what now?
Waiting for my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together. Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure, why not?
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll start with you, V. The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The Magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Sounds like Johnny.
The card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Oh, okay, definitely Johnny. He has one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills. Finally.
Balance, friendship. Though it can also
and
mean
Johnny's?
the Moon.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad, right?
The Moon is mystery. I think that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that right, ever.
Hey.
Man, it's good to see your face.
Jesus, you really do look terrible.
And I feel worse.
Then we had best not waste any time. We have a long road ahead of us. Come on, everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
I guess.
Mighty good to hear. You had us worried back there. You passed out and we couldn't shake you awake. It sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse. Pan Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help, that's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him. So, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Can't say I missed you.
Looks like we don't have one neither. The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why. What our aim is.
Look around, V. War-tested veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap.
The plan is solid.
So
Saul.
for now, they
Don't
only
let
know
the
as
muddy
much
in
as
the
they
waters.
need to know.
Not now.
The aim is to
You're
help
sending
you
this
out.
clan to its grave.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do. V, finally.
How's your health?
Been better. So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds, but we'd be plumb fools not to take
I
advantage.
see Night Corps building a new maglev line in the area. Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corps' circs. It would only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best. V, any thoughts?
Sounds doable, in theory, to me. No competing ideas? Then let's get to prepping.
We'll need bucket loads more information. It's the only way to determine if this plan holds
It'll
water.
prove full of holes no matter what we turn up, Saul. I can tell you that already. But what's the alternative? To call off the assault? To let her die?
Pan Am is right. We have to accept these risks, come what may. That much we owe you. I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
I need a decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Alt. It's an AI from out past the black
Are
wall.
you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
Because I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Fuck me, V. You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Hey, Dakota. I'm V. We've never met.
Shamai, sister. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. Before nobody knew I was there. Your tech up to it?
Up to it, she asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Hello.
You come alone.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside. With reality.
Exactly.
Exposed.
Cyberspace is more like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own. V.
Had no choice. It was the only way I could come here. Meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and I do not aim
he's
to
not here
back
just
out.
one time.
I have my
You're
own
thinking
intentions for
Because for a
Mikoshi.
second you were displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
Matter of perspective. Think what you will, but it seems to me I rose from the dead. Only question is, what now?
You believe you cheated death.
What should I
to get
do?
across. For which you Mikoshi. Yes. Data.
Construct thing we can know for certain.
What happens?
It's just
Gonna
gonna set him free.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
Should I look for a specific access point? Can already tell you Ice all the way to Tokyo will be backing every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi. Leave the security to me. Until then.
Relax.
The tech
child.
started acting as if
You barely
infected.
jacked it
No.
when your temperature went
Stranger.
skyward to almost 105.
Happened here.
You melted half my tech. That's what happened.
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
Peachy.
Good. Real good.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy... Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Prep coming along all right?
You call this prep? I'd call it a damn improvisation. But that's just
Can
me.
it, Bobby? Hey. Right now? Okay. Saul needs me. Come find us after.
Will do.
Lo and behold.
Isn't this...
In theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass. Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Pan Am riding shotgun.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Wanna get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's putting it mildly.
Will you quit being such a sourpuss? We'll have her ready in time.
Afterburner, standard nitro, or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI you can sync to via personal link.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. The problem was no ammunition. As luck would have it, Dakota procured some. Don't ask me how. Talk later then, I guess.
So, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Pan Am. She knows.
So it's about time we fix that.
Downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Do your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have
for
you
everything,
with us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the way
Welcome
of it?
to the family.
A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
Thanks. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Everything. Shit. Turned me damn sentimental.
Christ, someone get her a hanky. Else the poor thing will start a flash flood.
Don't worry. It's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Pan Am.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again. All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing. Then get some rest.
A raid is a raid.
Calls for a drink,
This is
I
still
say.
your night.
We'll
Some
raise a
basket
toast
when
to
we found
you!
glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
As snug as a glove. Feels like I've been wearing it a while.
Don't you think you have? You earned this jacket. And the Aldecaldo's devotion.
Thanks, Pan Am.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
I'm gonna go on ahead and skip to the part where we go to Pan Am because guess what? The game was glitching and they didn't have the prompts for finding the Aldecaldos, let alone Mitch. So let's talk to Pan Am, shall we?
There's a nice spot up there. Quiet.
Wouldn't you rather be alone, maybe?
Oh, please. I just need to get away from everything but for a minute. To gather my thoughts before tomorrow.
Try not to bother you then.
Don't
Darn.
just stand there, have a seat.
So nice here.
Mm-hmm.
What a view, huh?
Screw views.
Is, something the matter?
I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Pan will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them. Who in their right mind would?
Are
Yeah.
you not afraid to die?
I am. All the fucking time.
You're great at hiding it.
Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road. Was on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road. Even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
Time to head back, maybe?
No. Let's sit here a while longer. This is doing me good. More than I thought. All right, let's go before our asses freeze over. Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Now then, before we go over to where Saul and the others are, I might as well take time to show you that no, you don't need all the legendary weapons to beat the game. You just need a few things. It doesn't even have to be legendary. It could be epic, it could be rare, it could be whatever. You just need a few things for your cyber deck. And more importantly, your cyberware. Everything I have here is pretty much good enough. But if I really wanted to actually break this game, I should have got the goat head. It would have made... Actually, it would have made less work of everybody here than what the tattoo that I had. However, the cyber deck is the most important key. And why is the cyber deck important? Real simple. Because you see, Adam Smasher is the final boss of this game in just about every ending save for one. And that one ending is where you blast your fucking brains out. So with that said, you're going to want the following: cripple movements. You're going to want short circuit. You're going to want overheat, because Synops burnout does not work against Adam Silverhand. I've already tried it. You will even need contagion, which will actually work against not only Adam Smasher. Why do I call him Silverhand? You're going to need contagion, but more importantly, you're going to need cripple movement. Doesn't matter what type of cripple movement you need, you're going to need them. Because after all, you need for Adam Smasher to not kill you. And he will without the proper cyber deck. The guns I have are good enough. I could switch between Johnny Silverhand's weapon or the Doom or whatever. But at the end of the day, you could get some stuff from the Aldecados. It doesn't matter. Whatever gun you have, so long as it's over 600, you're good to go. So with that said, let's talk to Saul and the others.
Do you feel that?
The tension.
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
I just got back from doing some reconnaissance. You'll want to see this.
Thanks.
The plan is simple. We have two objectives. One, get into Arasaka Tower and assist V in accessing Mikoshi. And two, take advantage of the confusion to gather as much equipment as we can. Prizes like that will see to our cash flow problem. The only way into Mikoshi is to dig through to Arasaka Tower's underground levels. Which means we have to hit the Maglev Tunnel construction site in Hijack and Night Corp Cirque. Last but not least, intel from our recon drone has showed us a couple of weak points. This valley leads to the site. I doubt they'll be expecting trouble there. All the same, we'll want to move quickly.
Time is of the essence. We can't allow the guards to call for backup.
And if we're too slow?
That'll be a job for Bob and his jammer. We'll just have to get close to their comms antenna and start transmitting.
Let's not kid ourselves. It won't stall them for long.
Let's hope it keeps them busy just long enough.
Are there drones there? Early detection systems? Anything?
It's not Fort Knox, yet Night Corp is using Militech for security, so you never know. I guarantee you they're patrolling the area. In any case, our drones will match theirs. Teddy will be on the lookout to raise the red flag.
Construction site's walled in. Our Panzer's gun big enough for that gate?
You bet your ass it is.
Sounds good so far. What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the Cirque and get it to do your bidding.
Enter Mitch and Carol.
Get that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there, V, Panam, and I will get to the laboratory and find a way into Mikoshi.
And while we're drilling in, should we expect anyone to crash our party?
If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or what we plan to do. Feel free to look around more if you want. We still have some time left.
Think I've seen enough.
Well, that about does it. V, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is everyone up to speed? Start your engines, folks.
Time to churn up some dust. Aldecado Convoy. Now that's the sight to behold. Mm-hmm. And only this desert expanse can rival the star-studded void that hangs over our heads.
V, come take my 6.
Is everybody reading loud and clear? I've got us on a few live from the Badlands. This is your home.
Steady.
All right.
Did you fire up that drone?
The little bird is humming away.
You are trespassing on property protected by Militech Site Secure. Turn back now. I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
It's getting dicey. Your turn, Bobby. Do you remember the jammer?
We're on it. Got Panam, did you check if all systems are operational?
Check it. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green. We're good to go.
Then let the fun begin.
Get those things powered. All systems are offline.
Yeah, we fix it. What the hell now?
Shit! Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead. I'll try to work it out. But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
On the drones, you deal with the Panzer.
Okay, time to hijack the playthrough now. What you're gonna have to do here, if you didn't already get Overwatch or didn't actually no, you had to complete Pan Am's romance in order to do this. But if you didn't get Overwatch before, she will give you one now. And Overwatch is basically going to pretty much wreck every single droid here. So, with that said, if the Aldecados ain't taking out the droids, you most definitely will. But there's gonna be that one that's gonna get away, and you can't help that. Because once you take them all down, well, the cutscene will play out.
Panzer's moving again. Hang tight. We're coming for you.
I was starting to miss you all. I got just one son of a bitch left, and he's about to get a... Bobby! Jesus Christ, Bobby! Bobby, do you read? We have to go.
I'm sorry, Mitch. We can't afford to stop. Not now.
Shit.
The Panzer, V. It won't hold up much longer. Systems could go down any second. I'd do anything to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
We can do this, Pan Am. Hang in there.
Now I can take over from here. If you hung out with the Aldecados, it's all well and good, but 3 of them are gonna die anyway. One of which just did. And more importantly, one of the hangouts with the Aldecados is basically Mitch showing you how to use the gun. And I didn't have to do this because I already knew how, because again, I've beaten this game once. I should say actually twice, because when I tried to record this the first time, I got that stupid glitch where many of the characters weren't doing or saying a thing, yet the cutscene was going on, and then afterwards it caught up and it caused a lot of problems, and when the recorder picked it up, it skipped a lot of scenes that was important. So this is basically the second attempt, and it's the better attempt. So with that said, I'm practically beating this game 3 times now. People may think I'm crazy, but okay, yeah, I am really crazy. So let's just ride into the gate and let's get to the next cutscene, shall we?
We're in! V, she's dying like I said she would. Propulsion, weapon systems, launchers, all falling like dominoes.
There anything you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattletrap will really be scrap. You get out. Help our folks.
We'll provide cover. Just hurry, all right?
Well, I was going to show off the Suicide Cyberdeck, but unfortunately, it turns out it's useless here. So with that said, I'm going to change out this sniper rifle, which, by the way, is trash, and I'm going to put it with... I guess I can use the Doom, why not? Doom's going to put some impact on some people. I can actually use Archangel, or I can use the Crusher or Smasher, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Because this gun, Jesus Christ, look at this shit. 2 shots and that drone's dead. Boom. Actually, no, make that 3. I mean, this gun gives criticals like there's no tomorrow. Good Lord, have mercy. The Doom is nice. Which begs the question, why didn't I get this earlier? Oh right, Dum didn't pull it out.
That's a mistake.
Oops. So on that note, we gotta go up the stairs and kill those guys right there. And you could put a scope on Doom and more importantly put a silencer, but it's not gonna help. Doom is way too loud, even with a silencer. So stealth missions with this thing is a no-go. But it still packs a punch, even when silenced. Look at this. It made that one dude... Oh, I was about to say it made that one dude glitch. And yeah, he got back up, but still. These are heavily armed Militech units. And I'm dying here. Oh, I blasted dude's freaking head off.
Okay.
And yeah, that was a glitch there. It glitched twice. While I was trying to use the max dock.
There's likely a control room upstairs we can link.
Just ain't a Cyberpunk episode without some sort of glitch or hassle or whatnot. Now while those guys are over there talking amongst themselves, you can raid the area and get all the stuff that's in there. it's not going to be stronger than what you bring to the table, or at least fine in assaults in progress, but at the exact same time, that's more grenades and more EMP grenades that you're going to need. Oh, speaking of which, if you had the ability to craft EMP grenades by simply buying the plan for them, you would practically get enough EMP grenades to kill off, if not Atom Smasher, then everybody that's coming here. I did not need them. You want to know why? Because at least the Aldecados are good shots. I can use the very powerful grenades that I got. Hold on, let me just get rid of the invisibility. I forgot to do that. I'm going to get this Char Incendiary grenade instead, because I have enough of those, and those actually pack a punch. In fact, it just wiped out a good number of people. Oh, wait, no, it didn't wipe them out. It just, like, hurt them really, really bad. So let's say hi to all these goons. I just shot that dude in the head and he just reeled back. This is how powerful all the enemies are. Everything you do from here on in practically does bare minimum. Because if you'd got the Doom early in the prologue, you practically beat the majority of the in-game, as opposed to coming into the final stretches of the game. And divided we stand. Oh God! Look at this gun. Did you really need anything else? Because you could do really, really horrible things to people with divided we stand than what you can with everything else. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to stop what you're doing and like craft some more bullets, but still. There's a bunch of guys here, and yeah, it gets really monotonous. Hell, you could cut them with a sword if you want. You can do anything you want to these guys. It's pretty much gonna come down to that tech. And by that tech, I mean they're gonna probably drop something really big later on. Not probably, they will drop something really big. And we blew up half of the damn troops by dropping a bomb. Now that's hilarious. We're already at 11. They need about 10 more for them to die. I mean, no, 8 more for them to... Okay, 9. Let me rephrase that, 8. Let me rephrase that, 8. Because the Aldecados are going to kill off as many of them as humanly possible. If they don't die first. Oh, and if the Aldecados die, you can pick up their weapons. Just bear that in mind. The Aldecados are going to probably get slaughtered later on. Yep, see? They're getting slaughtered right now. By this dude right here. And for the love of God, if you're trying to hide in the cover, stay away from explosive barrels. Because the guards are going to shoot the explosive barrels. And you want to know what they're going to do? Kill ya. That's what they're going to do. Unless you have resistance to explosions. Which you should probably invest in. Not just from the camps. Because I do believe that camp actually has resistance to explosion. And by camps, I mean the Aldecado camp. But also, I'm pretty sure there was somebody else that had a resistance to explosive part. But whatever the case, if you like survive burn and survive explosions, you'll be good to go. Oh, and this is where Terry's supposed to die. Or Teddy. Yeah, the thing's supposed to fall on him and kill him. And that's the thing in question. So, with that said, I should have some grenades left, but I'm gonna go on ahead and use a quick hack. Short circuit will work just fine. And look at that, it dropped it all the way down to damn near dead. Now if I was smart, I'd use Synops burnout. I'm not sure if I could rip out its turret though. I wish I could. That would be really hilarious. But whatever the case, try to hold off against the monster while it's killing off this drone, basically, while it's trying to kill off the Aldecados and you. If push comes to shove, you could sacrifice the Aldecados for bigger enemies. They've got some health and they're also cannon fodder. But we managed to survive that one. And, oh, there's more of them. There's more of them. And they all just drop zoned. And they just killed some of my Aldecado friends. Oh well, so much for them actually being sponges. Oh god, I'm getting an asthma attack. Excuse me 1 second. And I'm back. Well, it's time for us to thin the herd, and a good tip for whenever you're getting overwhelmed by Militech or Arasaka, whichever one comes first, make sure that you lure any of the Arasaka units into the path of an exploding barrel, or explosive barrel if you will. And if you have an explosive like incendiary grenades, you can just simply toss one of those bitches right at them and practically blow them up. And now these guys are going to come and start killing off many of the Aldecados. Now, here's the thing I need to also mention to you. If you have burn proof, then standing in front of explosions is not going to be too bad. Because all you practically have to do is just cause a chain explosion, and you'll live, they'll die. However, I have to say that the Aldecados is pretty much getting wrecked. And divided we stand is making short work of them. I should have just crawled underneath. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. Yeah, see? Right there. And there's one more left, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there he is. And there he goes. Oh wait, no, he's alive. Well, now he's dead. Alright. You can just go around and pick up any ammo. It would be in your best interest to do so, because guess what? The ammo is going to help you. You're going to need all the ammo you could possibly get, because in the next section, right after we deal with the last tank section ever, period, end of story, you're going to need all the guns you can get, because all of them will be wasted on Atom Smasher. He's already gonna be available, so there's not much you could do about that. And I'm gonna go on ahead and add this perk right here, and we're good to go. So let's enter the Basilic with Panam and go out and say hi to the troops that are trying to come after us. So let's do this.
We're moving on. We'll try to buy you as much time.
All right.
Watch your blind. Keep watch over Mitch and Carol. Let's see to that.
This next section, all you're practically going to be doing is shooting at enemies, left and right. That's all you're going to be doing. There's going to be enemies. I mean, sometimes the lighting would screw up to where you can't really see the enemies because they somehow camouflage with the dim lighting. But they've actually fixed some of the graphics, because now you can actually see, despite it looking like a storm, you could see some of the drones. You could see some of the missile launching trucks. You could see some of the robots that are being released as well. They are bringing practically everything. And don't worry about the tank's overall health. You're not going to die like talking about it. This tank, despite it being blown up via cutscene wise, will still take a beating and will pretty much deliver swift and unusual justice to everyone who stands in its way. Oh look, more droids. Fantastic. We've got 5 of these enemies. We might as well kill off the remaining 6. And just for the record, ladies and gentlemen, if you've actually kept up for quite some time and you followed along, you'll probably be in this part right here if you're going for Panam's ending. I must warn you though, there is a way you can still not go truly to Panam's ending. But we'll worry about that when we cross that bridge. But for right now, we only got one more enemy to find, and then we're gonna go back in and break down the walls of Arasaka.
Oh shit! We did it! They're smoldering wrecks! We did that! So, Mitch!
After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Impressive, dude. Thanks. Now, if you don't mind, there's a monster gate that needs to be blown open.
Saul's right. Carol, you and Cassidy keep us secure here.
You got it.
Mitch, you're coming with us.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
Okay.
Is everything all right? You seem quiet.
This plan. All of this. It was never a good idea.
It wasn't your idea.
Whose then?
Mine. It was my damned idea. I'm responsible for it.
And if you'd known how this would turn out?
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Alt.
And who is that?
Well, kind of funny story, actually. Alt is Johnny's ex.
You're joking.
God's honest truth. But nobody moves through the net quite like she does. She's our only way into Mikoshi proper.
Johnny, Alt, we're keeping it all in the family, I see. Do you trust her?
Yeah. She'll help us. Why? Something got you worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Shit. Do you see them? I think something's wrong.
Oh yeah, something's definitely wrong. But more importantly, we are not done by a long shot.